and welcome back to Marriage or Hell Nah. Fellas, in this video, man, I almost went live with this, man. I just came across this piece of content and I gotta be able to share it here with the community. Normally, you won't see me put out videos around this time, but we're gonna have an adult conversation about something I think that most men don't really talk about. But I guarantee that most of us have been in a similar situation to what we're about to witness here in this video. And what happens when your marriage or your relationship, it breaks down and she's seeing somebody else? How do you handle it as a man? Without further ado, let's get straight into this piece of content. Now, I'm just going to warn you guys, we're going to be here a while. So grab a glass, however you prefer, but we're about to be here for a while. And if you're a young man watching this video, this is exactly what can happen to you if you're not careful. Now let's get into it. Fellas, have you guys seen this video? Now, I am going to have to be respectful in this video. I want everything to be fair. YouTube, I don't know if I could do this, but I'm going to definitely put this piece of content out. I'm definitely going to be respectful. So don't come bothering me. Let's just put the disclaimer up so that way everybody can know that this channel doesn't promote hate or harm, but this is a great conversation that we need to have in how you should handle this situation if you ever happen to find yourself in it.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Hold on. Talk to us for a second, okay?
Yeah, no. Yo,
Hey.
don't talk to her, yo.
Hey.
Don't talk to her, yo.
All right.
Althea.
Hey, hang on. What?
All right.
Hey,
Stay over there.
back up.
All right.
How I'm supposed to know all this?
All right.
Talk to you.
All right.
Come here.
Man, yo, don't start talking.
What's your name? What's your
Don't
name?
start talking now.
I'm not.
Huh?
What's your name?
Huh?
Take nobody out of here.
You
Listen.
want to take me out? Fight. You want,
Hey.
what you do? What do you do?
Listen to me.
What you do?
Listen to me.
What you do, you pussy?
Listen.
You punk motherfucker.
Come over here. Let's keep
I
you
better
guys.
have a
No.
gun. You heard what he just said to me?
I know.
You heard what he just said
I heard
to
you,
me?
man. Come on. Come right over here. Here, come right here. Get you in some air conditioning, man. Here, sit down.
Now, if you guys don't happen to know who this man is, his name is Benzino. Now, most of us know Benzino from, the Source magazine, but also him being a rapper. And then he actually had a stint that I think he did on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where he started dating this particular woman. And I think they even got married. And now he finds himself in the situation to where she might be seeing someone else, and now the police is at his door. But I want you guys to pay attention in this video of how he handles the situation and what love could really make you do as a man if you're not careful. Love can make you do some of the dumbest shit out there. But in this video, we're going to show you all the things that you should not be doing. Now, fellas down there in the comments, let me know if you guys think I got this one wrong or how you guys would have handled this situation. But like I said in the intro, I believe a lot of men find themselves in a similar situation just like this.
Just sit in here so I can get you guys separate, all right? Now, please tell me what is going on.
Visitor, I just met her.
Okay. This is where they live?
She lived down at the end.
Okay.
So I go walking. We go walking. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's married to this dude.
Okay.
We get back, he's there.
At the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there waiting. Right? And so I'm like, what's going on? He come running at me. Hey, brother, hold on there.
Right.
So I'm trying not to fight him or shoot him. I'm a licensed carry.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, listen, I don't know nothing about all this. Okay. I'm just trying to go. Well, he kicks a big dent in my truck on the side door.
Okay. The one you were in there? Okay.
So
Now, you didn't know she was married?
no.
Okay.
I don't know if she's married or not. He said they are.
Okay. And pretty much when y'all went for a walk and came back, he was at your truck or at the house? He was at your truck? Okay. Now, you've never seen him before this?
Never seen him before.
How long
Never.
have you and her been talking?
Just a couple of days. I've been on the golf course.
Okay. Do you live in Chateau as well?
No, I live in Stockbridge.
Okay. All right.
hold on. See, a lot of shit is happening in this video. This video is actually like a whole hour long, but I'm definitely not going to be here for a whole hour talking about this shit. But I'm telling you right now, this story gets crazy because you know why? Think about it like this. He doesn't know this woman absolutely at all, only know her for a couple of days, right? He's a firefighter. He met this chick on a golf course, but now he's at her spot, right? But he drove all the way from fucking Stockbridge all the way out to Brazelton. Bro, that shit is far as hell. That's about an hour and 15 minutes. If you drive an hour and 15 minutes just for some juicy, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I could do it like that, especially with a chick that I just met. They were just walking down the street casually. Now, the part I also want to talk about is that he mentioned that Benzino must have came to the house, was irate with his emotions, couldn't handle himself, and decided to basically kick in the man's door, allegedly, according to him. But if you're not careful, this is what loving a woman will do to you as a man. I think a lot of men go through situations like this. They get so possessed by the juicy, and then next thing you know, they lose sight and focus of everything. But let's keep going.
All right. So, do you want to press charges for the truck, or you just want
my
to?
truck.
So, do you just want to report for the damage, or do you want to like press charges? Like, do you want him to go to jail?
He's probably going. I think he's probably already got a history. He's probably going to go anyway. But
Okay.
I don't want.
Okay.
I don't want him to come around me like I ain't coming back over. So you got to worry about that. But
Okay.
he put a dent in my truck. I definitely want that, and he threatened me. So you know.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I know you say he threatened you. You kind of threatened him too. Just
No, I just told him he's talking about threatening me, brother. I got to say.
No, I understand. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
I said I don't fight. That's all I said.
right. So, do you have your driver's? What's your name?
I'm a retired firefighter, man.
Okay.
From Dallas, Texas. This is Lou here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Or is it?
Do they still live together, or do you know?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Then, do you know what he's doing here?
No.
Why
They
does
got
he
a
got
son together. Is all I know. But they're not together.
So she lives over there.
She lives right in at the very end, right there. Where the gate
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Now, please tell me what is going on.
Yo, he's fucking with my wife. Right.
Okay, so who live here?
No. Listen, my son's here. I came to pick him up from listen, bro. Listen, he just threatened me. You heard what he just said. I better have a gun.
And we're here now.
But did you
We're
hear
here,
that?
so we can handle
But did you hear that?
I did hear all that.
Okay.
But we can handle that. But I need you to tell me what happened before I got here.
I don't, man. Listen, sir. I'm not raising no things. I'm not raising. He came. I was getting my son. He started talking shit to me. I said, bro, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me the fuck alone. He started talking more shit. Talking about he got my fucking 4-year-old son is over there playing tennis. What am I supposed to do?
I understand. I got you. So you're upset because this is all happening in front of your son. Here, stay here with me, man, please.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that right now, but what I'm trying to figure out.
I just told you. I came up. He started talking shit. All right.
So your son was here without you.
No, right here. He was over there by the tennis thing. He's right there playing tennis. I was over there. They popped up. He started talking shit.
Now we're going to take a break right here. So obviously a lot of things are going on. This man basically married this woman that he met, I believe, on Love and Hip Hop. Now, celebrity people tend to do silly things to me. I mean, they all want to date each other and they all want to get married to each other and all this other stuff. But there's no way in hell you should be finding your wife on some reality TV show, no matter how good or how bad it is. But my point is that now he's married to this woman and he's been dealing with this woman, but obviously he's having problems moving on and notice the way he's handling it emotionally. But I'm going to touch upon the part too that this will drive a man crazy. So he's kind of justified in some of his actions, but as men, we need to learn how to move on sometimes. And we don't really talk about that. But now he's got the kid involved because he just said that he has a 4-year-old son. So maybe he was dropping the son off or he was picking the son up. At this point, I don't know if Benzino lives there, but I'm getting the impression that he doesn't live there. The other man is saying that Benzino is not married to this woman, but Benzino was in the car talking about, yo, this guy was just banging his wife. So it's a lot of mixed emotions that are going on here, but I think a lot of men will find themselves in sloppy ass situations like this all over the fact that they believe that they love somebody and they want to be with this one person. They want to make it right, but for whatever reason, it doesn't go right. And when you are not sound in your decisions, her love will drive you fucking crazy, bro. It will, because you want it so bad. But it just depends on how you handle the situation. Let's keep going.
Yeah, he sat there and heard him. Like he heard him say it. It was right there in his face when he said it.
But he can't say that, bro.
I know he can't say that. It's not okay, and we'll absolutely handle it. But dude, give us a minute.
All right.
Like you're getting so amped up.
All right.
So you came up here to watch your son play tennis.
Yes.
They have walked
up. He started talking shit to me about.
Now, let me just say this. I'm going to have to fast forward certain parts due to what I believe will be certain legality issues with this video, because, I don't really want to be covering the fact that he finds himself getting arrested. Hopefully, I think that this will just blow over. But at the end of the day, I want to show men that this is something we need to learn from and how not to react like this. So pardon me if I happen to skim through some of this video.
What's the situation, man?
the situation. Is that I'm talking to you. He's talking to him.
Yeah.
I know, but I want
to go home.
But y'all obviously are all at peace.
Okay, have him sit in the car. I don't want to sit in the car. I'm not arrested. I don't want to sit in the car.
It's not even like that.
I don't want to go nowhere, sit nowhere near no car. Please, car. I'll stand right here.
What's that?
You already got 27s?
No, we don't have anything. Because as soon as we got here, it was just they wouldn't stop bothering each other.
This dude just said he was just.
Hang on to your car,
He was just. Hey, bro.
See, stop. Just keep walking, keep going. Stay here with us. Stay up here with us.
I got you. No problem. No problem. No problem. You fucking pussy. I got you. You fucking pussy. I don't believe this shit, man.
Dude, stay up here, please. But you looking makes everything worse, because then you start talking again, and
But he just.
I want you guys to pay attention to how worked up he is, amped up he is in the situation. Yes, it could be the fact that this man, who happens to be from Texas, finds himself in Atlanta, banging your wife, your ex-wife, whatever, but he's so caught up in her love still at this moment. But this is how it can work when your marriage, your relationship breaks down and you're not able to compose yourself. Now, the law is there in this situation, but in my personal opinion, at this particular moment, I understand why he's very frustrated and very amped up. Is because the man from Texas happens to be banging her out. Now he's got a 4-year-old kid with her. He probably bought her that house, or maybe she already had that house and they were living there together at one point. But in his mind, it's almost as if he's acting that they can get back together and he still has possession over her. But he doesn't. And when the police are there in this moment trying to have a reasonable conversation with him, he's doing too much talking. He's better off just applying a simple strategy of, dude, why you ain't call your fucking attorney already? But the other thing too is just silence, some deep breaths, because acting this emotional is only going to lead to more pain and frustration later on down the line. Plus, this is the internet. And I'm not trying to really make a big deal about this, but I think there's so many different lessons to learn in this video. And if you guys have other content like this, or you guys have some content that you guys want me to be able to cover, just email it to me. My email's in the description. Let's get back to it.
I understand that, but you over here yelling the F-bomb and shit on these houses, that ain't making nothing better.
Bro, he just got finished talking about he's gonna fucking, and that he's gonna fuck.
Grass. I can't be any clearer than I'm being, man. I'm trying to be reasonable with you, but you're not letting me.
What am I doing?
I just want you to stand right here. I don't want you to go anywhere. If you don't want to sit in the car, that's fine, but stand right here and don't go anywhere.
Gotcha.
Until we figure out what the hell is going on and what we're going to do, okay?
I don't believe it. This is crazy. I don't believe it.
stay up here.
Now you see, the police officer asked him to sit down, and he should have sat down. Whether that's Benzino in this case, or whether that's you at home, whoever's listening. Don't fall victim to the fact that you want to be with her still. Act like a man and be composed in this situation. Now, I understand why it's difficult for him. And let's be honest about this. It's difficult for him because he is seeing this random dude who's over there sleeping with his wife, ex-wife, walking down to where she probably is in this particular video. So in his direct eyesight, he's thinking that, yo, he's going over there to talk to my woman. But she's no longer your woman when this type of thing happens. And when you make certain decisions as a man that put you in a very emotionally vulnerable position, you tend to do foolish things like this. But the other thing that I understand from his point of view is that he's probably thinking in his mind two things. One is that when those police officers are not there and he's there, he has to either make a decision or not make a decision about how he is going to respond to the fact that this man could possibly be dating his ex-wife, his wife, whatever, and that man is going to be around his kid. And a lot of men, really, we all go through this. We don't want some other dude being around our kid.
Raven,
I'm just looking.
I don't care. I asked you to stay over there. I understand, man, but I told you to stay up here. This is crazy. You're a grown man. Listen to what I'm saying, man. We will get to the bottom of all this.
It seems like y'all just pay attention to him.
We're not, dude, I can't do anything else but stand here with you because you're amping the situation up. If you would calm down, we could do a lot more, but you're acting a fool right now, man.
I'm not even yelling no. I just walked over there and walked.
Yeah, but that's the problem, is you're not letting us control the situation, which when somebody calls 911, that's what we have to do.
Right.
Okay? Right. I'm not trying to charge you with anything. I'm not trying to arrest you by putting you in the backseat of my car. I'm trying to separate everybody because we're here to keep the peace.
Yes,
you're yelling F this, F that. You're not going to...
That's over, bro. It's over.
I mean, it's not the way we handle things.
It's over. I'm not yelling.
Just hang out for a second.
So what's he saying?
You see, he can't be still because even in his mind, it just happens to be dawning on him time and time again that that man could be down there hugging her, touching her, while he is not there to do those things that he used to do. And it's driving him mad inside. But a lot of men go through this. See, I never went through something like this, but I understand that love does this to men. I've been in situations where I've been hurt, but I can never see myself getting to this point. And I'll share with you in this video of ways I was able to avoid the situation, being that a kid is involved, you've seen other people, maybe she's seen other people, maybe you as the man want the situation to work, how you going to go over to her house, how she's going to come over to your place. The shit is all weird, but I'm telling you, I've been there and I've done that. But I want you guys to understand that a lot of us go through this and we need to be able to talk about it a little bit more on how we handle it. So that way other men, especially younger guys, can know that this is not what they should be doing.
He's saying that he came up to watch his son play tennis right here.
Okay.
And that essentially that guy and the woman in the sports bra walked.
They're not close, I'm not sure.
All right, well, that guy's obviously saying, and the other witnesses that are down there saying that they walked back, you were already at his truck, you were confrontational from the get-go, and that you punched his truck twice, which...
I did it.
So you're saying you didn't hit his truck?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. Fuck no. He had dents on the fucking truck before it came. I don't believe this, yo.
So whatever you want to do. I mean, the truck's immaculate. There's 2 dents in the side. They're both, everybody down there saying that you did.
I didn't hit no fucking truck. Who did Althea say I hit it?
Yes.
She said I hit the truck too?
Yes.
For my 5-year-old fucking son.
So I think I got a bag in there. We're gonna go. Yeah, I got a bag in her house. I need to get out.
Now, did she tell you that he lives there or no? Because I'm
Her
trying.
dad lives there. He don't live there.
Okay, so he don't live there at all. Okay. All right.
Not at all.
So
I'm just visiting.
now where'd she go?
She's right here.
All right. Do me a favor. Hang tight over here, or let's see if I can get her. What's her name?
Althea.
I'll go talk to her. Just hang.
So now you see the police officers about to go talk to her. But notice how the gentleman was closer to where she was. And I'm pretty sure he was able to see that the whole time. That's the reason why he kept trying to go down there to be able to talk to her. But the other thing, too, is that there's maybe some discrepancies. And I'm not trying to get into the legality of all of this. You know, you got to check with somebody else on that. But I did hear maybe he kicked it, punched it, all alleged in my case, because I don't know anything about any of that. But I heard him say he has a bag in her house. So you know he's definitely confirmed smashing it, for one.
What's going on?
I live here.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't live here. He's not my husband.
Now you live
He
here with
actually
your
called the police on me the other night.
out here?
Yes. If he called, so that's a crime. Calling the police on somebody and acting like somebody's doing something to
Yeah.
you.
What?
Well, hold on. So much shit is going on right now. So let me just address the first part, right? There are women out here who call the police on men all the time and they be faking it. And that's not a crime. I wish it was a crime everywhere, but it's funny how she used that. All right, let's go to the other point too, is that she called him her husband. So you heard that, but I just had to interject right there because I just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. By the way, you want to know what it is that be making men lose their damn minds sometimes? Them damn Tiggo biddies, bruh. Tiggo biddies will get you in trouble every single time. But I'm going to leave that alone. Maybe you'll hear more about that in the future.
What did he call for?
Because we was fighting and
Okay.
I wanted him to leave.
And he was here. Is it your dad's place over there?
I live here. This is my house.
Okay. All right. So.
And he called the police on me.
Okay.
And the police came.
He don't live here,
He
right?
does not live here.
Okay. He don't have any belongings inside or anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now, what's the relationship between y'all two?
He's my son's father.
Okay. Y'all haven't been together recently?
No. Well, we tried it off and on since for a while. But
Right.
It's been off and on since 2012.
Okay. So how did they?
What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to curse, man, but damn. You see, it's just too much rapid fire foolishness. So basically, she is saying to this point that he no longer lives in the house, but she referred to him as being her husband initially. Now it's he is just her son's father. When the police officer asked, "What is he to you now?" That's like, is he your husband or is he not your husband? She's confirming that he's not the husband. So, do they have a divorce or do they not have a divorce? I'm thinking that they do not have a divorce. And this is really important. How the hell you still gonna be in a legal binding contract with somebody? I get the business of it all. Since 2012, having on again, off again flings, but what you're allowing her to do is benefit from the certificate, if you will. If she's moved on, if you have moved on, you know, just move on legally. I don't get why you still sometimes have not finalized the business. And the business is her end is solidifying as much money as she possibly can get. But the business in his end could be just moving on with the attachment factor that maybe he feel he has to this woman due to the fact that they do have a young child. And maybe he somehow feels that they're going to be able to work through these things, and seeing another man directly in close contact like that is maybe just throwing him all out of whack. But I do think he has such a strong bond with this woman and he just really loves her. But bro, the proof is in the pudding sometimes. And this whole situation, he calling the police on her, she calling the police on him today. It's just too much, man. This is what you will find yourself in if you're not careful.
Them two, I guess.
Because he popped up I have all the emails.
The dude in the blue or the guy with no
The
shirt?
guy in the pink.
Okay.
He popped up.
So he popped up. Pretty much this guy right here is saying he was here to visit you today. Y'all went for a walk. When he came back to the truck, he was over there.
This one with the blue?
Yeah, he was over here to visit you.
Yeah.
And then when y'all came back from a walk, the gentleman with no shirt
Popped up.
Okay. And so what happened at that point?
He started threatening him and getting in his face and acting crazy.
All right.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. She sold him out. She wanted to move on from him for whatever reason. And in this moment, she is showing him exactly. And we know what these women sometimes do. These women run to the law. That's just the way they do. You gotta understand that. These women, they just run to the law. That's what they do. And they will throw you down Shit's Creek if they have the ability to. Now, quick, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I found myself in the same situation when my son was like 8 years old, and his mother decided that she didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. It basically hurt me at that time because I wanted to fight for my family, but I also wanted just my son to have a stable environment. But what happened for me personally was I made a decision that I was never, ever going to go to her house to pick up my son, or she was never going to come to my house to pick up our son. I always made sure that we met somewhere in public places because I knew what this could potentially do to me, even though I thought I would be able to handle the situation if I happened to go over there and saw another man happen to be with her. But knowing that a man would be there raising my son, that would be a little bit hard for me to take, right? So maybe there was a sense of that, but I always knew that something like this was the possibility, whether I chose to react emotionally or I chose not to. So I made the decision early on with her, and I was like, look, I'm only picking up my son in public places, Publix, Walmart, wherever. We were going to meet somewhere in between. But the other part is I didn't want to do that to her as well. She might come over to my place. She used to always try to get in my place and, ask to use the restroom or whatever like that. But I didn't want her to see other girls and stuff like that. So I always made sure that even in my crazy mind that I could be doing something like that, it prevented me from being in a situation like this. And I think a lot of men, if we were honest with ourselves, how would you handle it where you're going to see your son, whether that be at your former house, now she has the house, she has her own house. How would you be able to handle that, seeing another man possibly dating your wife, ex-wife, your girlfriend, or your long-term relationship partner, but knowing that that man is around your kid? How would you be able to handle that? Let me know down there in the comments.
So what happened with the truck?
He punched his truck.
Okay. You want to show us where that damage is, bud?
You can't miss it. Look over on the left side. Right here? Yeah.
Something, man?
You can see it all. Yeah, I see it.
Not a little bit, but
Rear door.
Yeah, rear door.
there's another one.
Okay.
Got two of them.
Where's that?
Here and here.
Yeah.
Handprint.
Yeah. All right, bud.
See my ID in there.
Yeah, your ID, and so are you, like I said, are you wanting to press charges, or are you just wanting to report for, like, the insurance claim?
Well, I go off the driver's license.
It's completely up to you. I can't say one way or
I don't
another.
like nobody coming at me like that.
Right, no, I
So I'm
understand.
gonna have to press charges.
Okay.
For my damage and for him threatening me like this.
Okay,
I
all
don't play
right.
like that.
Grab your driver's license. Right?
It's in my bag.
That's all right.
It's in my bag.
I don't have a paper. I got a pen.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
I was gonna write it on my hand. My pad's in the car.
Yeah, we have to add it to the
yeah.
report. Could you grab yours while you're in there, please? Thank you.
This is fucked up. You'll see what Mike says.
Unless they feel as though they're threatened, which that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of.
And you gotta understand, he's saying that you were threatening him too.
Sir,
And everybody down there is saying that you've been threatening him as well.
that's only because she's fucking him. So of course they're gonna say that.
But why would the other lady have any business in it?
Sir, the other lady wasn't even around. She wasn't even here.
Yeah, she said she wasn't until.
Sir, all this took place over here. She
Right.
was standing way over there. They just want me to go. I'll go, man. I'll fucking go, yo.
What are you driving?
I got here in a Uber.
Okay. Now, I know she lives here. Where do you live?
I live at so I can call another Uber and get the fuck out of here, man.
Well,
I can't believe this shit, yo.
Do you have a, did you get his name already?
I gave him my ID.
Tiller, I think.
ID, okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I need to go get my son. He's over here. I'm gonna go get my son.
Well, if you're not driving,
I'm gonna call an Uber. That's
was he already here?
Yes, he's over there. I pick
Now,
him up from tennis
is she gonna say that he can't go?
You wanna ask her?
I mean, we will. I'll let
So
them
where
ask.
is she right now?
Now, I stopped it right there to show you a real-time example of how the law is really set up for her to be with the child in this case. So when Benzino says that he wants to go get his child, it is already assumed in the eye of the court that that child is to be with the mother. And you really have to understand that. But this was an example here of just the questions that they asked, but showing you how it's not set up in your favor. Now, you did hear him say that, basically they're in cahoots together because she's actually smashing that dude. And that's true to a certain extent. But the point I want to make here is simply this. Fellas, don't find yourself in a situation like this. When you are still connected in ways you shouldn't be connected, simply meaning, yes, I know he has a child with this woman, but he would have never been there in the first place if he agreed to meet her somewhere in a public place and not the house. But that's just my thoughts on it. I will leave that one alone. But the point being is that, man, a lot of you are going to find yourself in a situation. She claimed that he just popped up out of nowhere to go see his kid, took a Uber there. And this is all alleged. Let's just get that out the way. This is all alleged. I didn't see anything. They don't really show anything in this video other than them really talking. But the point still remains. Learn when to let go. The other thing could be that Benzino knows he got a baby mama terrorist on his hands. Shout out to Mr. Palmer.
She's
with him?
Yeah, I mean, she's right around the corner down there with them.
Can I talk to her, please?
No.
Please? Can you walk me over and talk to her,
No,
please?
because he's down there, dude. That's not gonna go good. Y'all can't be together. We've been here for
to go down there with her then.
Because she's fine down there with him. She doesn't want to be up here with you. That's the problem.
Then let me go, man.
No, we have your ID. Just give us a second. We'll get it back. Yes.
Let me go. Let me go. Am I going to get a copy of the police report and everything?
Yeah, I'll give you a case number and everything.
Number and all.
Which one has my ID?
Just hang on. If you'll stay right there, I'll go find that out. Stay right there. I believe it's the investigator down here.
Your baby's mother was a fucking clown, man. Shit's hard, man.
How long have y'all been split?
I don't know, a couple of months. It was just fucking a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what she said, is y'all tried to make it work, but it didn't work.
Yo, he talks so much motherfucking shit.
So did you hear that? He said that they basically split up a couple of months ago, but I think he did say that they just, hooked up like a month ago, basically. So they're really still seeing each other on and off. Maybe he wants it to work, but she has demonstrated full well in this video that she is out of here. And bro, when you have women do shit like that, like basically just run to the law and tell all your shit and then be there with the other guy, bro, she just trying to replace you at that point. And I know it hurts, but man, fuck her, bro. You just got to move on. Don't put yourself in this situation. Like I said, all of this is alleged. We don't know anything. I'm not speculating with anything here. I'm just giving you my take from what I believe happened in this video. The other thing too is notice how He is just trying to get the hell out of there for whatever reason. But dude, they ain't gonna even let you go anywhere. Even if you tried, they ain't gonna let you go anywhere.
Hey, hang up here, man. Hey, come hang up here. I know, but you have to calm down.
I can't believe this shit, yo. I can't believe this shit. I can't fucking believe this shit.
Stop.
I can't believe
Come back
this
up
shit.
here. I know. Just keep talking to me.
All right, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm telling you, man, you motherfuckers, don't say it, bro. Don't say it. How can we do this in a tasteful manner? We can laugh at him for crying and shit like that, but I'm telling you, man, a lot of dudes be fucking crying. Now, I never cried because this is the reason why I didn't fucking go see her be with somebody else. Not because I couldn't stomach it, but because I was too smart to put myself in that fucking situation. But I'm telling you, this will make a lot of men cry. And you young motherfuckers who ain't never been married, who don't have relationships, you can live, like, you can sit back. You guys can sit back and laugh at him and call him simping and all that type of shit. But I know that man hurting inside, bro. I know he hurting inside, but it's fucked up that we see him cry like this. I'm not going to show that shit, man. I just, oh man, it's so bad, man. All right, let's just keep going for a little bit. But if he keep crying, bro, like I gotta end the video.
They're not going to let you go down there with them. You want to sit down on the steps?
This motherfucker, he talked all this shit. He waited for the police to come.
Okay. Well, and that's what we're doing. We're dealing with it.
Like fucking bad. I'm gonna get this motherfucker. You watch. You watch. You watch. I got
Be careful
yo.
what you say, man.
He fucking.
See, this is the breakdown of your soul when you are still so in love and attached to something. You are willing to just fight for her love, but there ain't no fucking point in fighting for her love when it got you this crazy, bro. She ain't coming back. And at the end of the day, if she fucked that guy, why would you even want her back? In my opinion, the only answer it could be is that he wants to make it work for his family and for his kid. But that's not enough to really satisfy these modern women out here when they think that they can just get schlong from whoever they want it from. So you can't hold on to her anymore. And you can't believe that a man like Benzino would really go to this level for this type of woman. But it's probably because he's so emotionally attached to her. But fellas, if you are smart, you will learn how to say when it's over, it's over. Then the other thing too was like, what is he talking about? Sit there fighting like men. It's not about competing. But there ain't no point in competing for a woman that has already given her time, effort, affection, and body to somebody else. There ain't no point in fighting for that. There ain't no point in competing for that.
Right, I understand, and that's what we're trying to figure out.
Fuck this shit. That motherfucker ain't shit. He ain't shit.
All right, you got to stop cussing. You got to stop cussing. Okay? Compose yourself, man. We're figuring it out. I understand it's a shitty situation.
Yeah, it's a shitty situation.
I understand. I promise I do.
See, you even heard the officer, bro. I'm telling you, this is real life shit, man. And a lot of us will go through this. But man, I know it hurts. It's just like the officer saying, it's like, yo, bro, watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Compose yourself. But a lot of men will freak the hell out in this situation. And it's something about her love. It's something about wanting to make it work. For all we know, Benzino could have told himself, look, I married this woman. we took this leap of faith, and I really want this marriage to work, because a lot of guys do that. They get in these marriages and then they say, you know what, she's gonna be the one. I don't want to divorce her. I want it to work with this particular one. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't work. But he could have separated himself legally from this woman a long time ago. But that's what happens when you guys are in relationships, especially for guys who've been married for 20 years, or guys like me who was with a woman for 10 years. You know how these relationships work, especially when a kid is involved. It's going to be a roller coaster of emotions. But what you have to do as a man is always remember to compose yourself. And it's going to be one of the hardest things you have to do ever in your life at that particular moment.
Oh man. Oh. Look at this motherfucker.
All right.
Let's try to resolve this.
Where is he at, yo?
He's sitting in his truck, so he doesn't have
Go,
to.
man.
Right? No, he's not.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to end the video, man. He keep crying, bro. Like, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit and see what we got there. I really want to get to her talking and the other guy talking. Let me see if there's another part in the video of that. But if it's just him kind of going back and forth, I don't want to see a man go through that. Like, I don't. Like, I know people want to make fun of people, and I really want to call him simp too. But at the end of the day, you know, I understand how it is in relationships. Now, I wouldn't handle it like this, and I don't advise anybody else to be handling it like this either. But I understand how this shit can break down a man.
Yeah. She's going to get her ID and his ID. They're in the house in a gym bag or something like that, but it's around the corner. He's suspended all, but I don't know what he's driving. I wonder if that's him. There ain't a car down there.
Oh man.
Y'all got better shit to do.
Well,
I'm retired firefighter. I know how y'all got enough shit to worry about. But this escalating. I didn't want to have to, you know.
do you know this guy from anyone?
No. Never met him, ever seen him.
How did it? I'm sure you've said this, but all I can do is listen to him. Well, how did the altercation start? Like, how did you even start?
We walking from the golf course. We took a walk.
Yeah.
Came back.
You and your wife were talking about?
No, I just met her.
Oh, okay.
I just met her 3 days ago. So we just walking back. He's at my truck. I'm like, he comes up, hey, yo, what's up, bro? I'm like, what do you mean, what's up? This is my wife. I say, hey, man, I don't know, you know. She didn't tell me she's married. I don't even think. So y'all married?
We're not married.
Why you keep saying
I've
this
never
shit?
been married. You're a liar.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know?
Hold up. What the fuck? Hold up. What is going on? What type of foolishness is this? So basically, he is saying too, and it was funny what the cop did there. He basically said, "Hey, so you was with your wife," and the guy said, "Nah, man, I only know her for 3 days." But he basically has already been over there smashing. So ain't no way in hell he didn't already know her 3 days, unless she just giving up the goods that fast. You know what I'm saying? Some of these modern women just do what they do, especially when they want something else, man. Because you know how these girls move, man. Like when they just want something else, bro, they don't really care, bro. You see, she told the law on this man. But the other thing too is now she's admitting to the fact that she's basically with him, with this guy that we're seeing in frame right now, because I believe his wallet was in her house as there as well. So you know how that works. But let's keep going.
Is his car at your house?
No.
Was it? Is he drive this one right up here?
I don't know.
Good.
Right there? Yeah.
10-4, just be advised, no run that subject name and date of birth. It's not returning. Is it out of Georgia or out of Texas?
I got it right here. I got a text. Hey, that's going to turn into something.
Yep, I know.
Go ahead.
059 54 34.
Go ahead.
I got you.
Return to the original land subject is showing
He ain't shit.
classic Bravo. It's valid.
Bruh, he's still crying. So I would have to end the video. But hold on. When I made this video, this was really about marriage or hell no situations. Did I just come to find out that he is he married to this woman or is he not married to this woman? Because now she's claiming that he's not even married to her. Is he so delusional in wanting this woman that he's never officially been married to her? Like, I don't understand, but maybe he's not legally married to her because he does have a kid with her. And I don't fucking know, man. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I don't want to see brothers going through situations like this. And the reason why I made this video is simply because I wanted you to watch what can happen to a man when he thinks that he wants something so bad, but yet when that thing is ripped away from him, and that thing is with someone else, another man in this case, it literally can drive you fucking crazy if you are not strong in your approach as a man at all times. You have to have enough gumption about yourself to be able to move on no matter the circumstances. And if you find her with another man, simply realize that no matter how you want it to work out, she is for the streets and there is nothing you can do about it. Until next time, gents, I'm out. Peace.